Okay, Capricorn. Interesting, 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 interesting. Uh, so we definitely have a love reading, but we have things that need to take place before we get to this point. So the you have soulmate, whether they're on their way or already here, but there's a delay, and let's see if I'm losing my voice for a reason. Yep, there it goes. Um, okay, so there's something going on here. Um, so let's see. I'll just continue and see if I get more information while I'm losing my voice, because there isn't clarity on it right now. So we have the Three of Wands reversed. So this is about you've made a choice and you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for whatever you've chosen to manifest. You're waiting to see it to come in, you know. But it's reversed and it's moving into the position of to the past. So it's like this, but you've been waiting a long time. And the reversal of the card seems to imply a lack of focus. Just like needed focus. Maybe there's something else going on that's in the middle of it. But what I have in your foundation is the Death card reversed. So something needs to come to an end. And you know this. Okay? This isn't a mystery. Because the card is reversed. That means it's been hanging around a long time. And also, the way I know that is because mostly I only know any of this story is because of what Spirit is telling me. But what I'm being drawn to is the Tower. And that, again, this is about something coming down, something coming undone. And it's in the position of how you feel. And the card is reversed. So, so there's something that needs to be dismantled, something that needs to come to an end. And these are two cards telling me the same thing. And then again, we have the Fool reversed. This is a new beginning. This is in the position of the truth of your situation. There's a whole new beginning, some new thing. And maybe it's the Two of Cups. But again, this is reversed. So nothing can move forward. Your Three of Wands, your future that's trying to unfold, nothing is moving forward because something has to be left in the past first. Crowning is the Queen of Pentacles, and thank God she's right side up. That's a good sign. This is just you being in full control of your financial situation, your it's like in your grounded, and I'm seeing like grounded in your position, in your you're not flying all about. It's the opposite of flying all about. You have a nice sturdy foundation. But there's two things. It's not real. It's not two things. It's there is something. The Death card, what happens when once the Death card starts moving forward, you have a new beginning. And the Fool is this new beginning. But something has to end. So something has to end. Something has to fall apart. Be dismantled. I don't know what it is. Could be a relationship, could be a business, could be, anything. in the position of your near future is this is the alchemist. The alchemist has everything he needs. He has all the ingredients right here. The recipe, the cookbook, everything he needs to create what he wants to create. The card's right side up. That's a good sign. The bottom line is something needs to end. In the position of your hopes is the star card. The star card can also represent an Aquarius. And the star card is all your wishes and dreams coming true. But something has to end so something new can start. Something has to, burn to the ground. Something has to be dismantled, come apart. And the death card and the tower are both reversed. It's like either, you're digging your heels in and not doing the job. But both cards being reversed, it's two indications. One, you've known this for a long time. This isn't new. It's like it could be something that's been knocking on the door of your brain for a long time, but you're like ignoring it. Or trying to work around it, hoping you can do something different. But no, you have to take whatever it is down. Something has to come apart. The outcome is the Nine of Pentacles. My favorite card. This is an independent woman. She is financially independent. She has built a beautiful world for herself. When this card shows up reversed, if she shows up reversed in a few more readings, that's someone who's ready to be in a relationship. So, let's see, there's a relationship coming. I think there's a relationship coming. I don't think it's here because the Hangman is still hanging. So I think it's like maybe you have an old relationship you need to put in the past so you can start new again. I mean, that would be the most, that's what I'm picking up. So these two cards that were off to the side. The Princess of Pentacles, she's the beginning of a new financial beginning. She's a very early stage of creating some financial foundation or plan. The Prince of Swords, he's a messenger. Swords are all about truth, information. He can be delivering a message. It could be legal. But he's a messenger. So it looks like you're starting over with what's coming down. This could be a relationship. This could be something to do with business. I think it's a relationship. And then you're starting over. And there's maybe some sort of legal issue or message that you're expecting or that you'll receive. There are no bad cards here. Everything is good, and the outcome is my absolute favorite card. The financially independent woman. And then, of course, we have the Two of Cups. Soulmate, new soulmate love. About ready to show up, but something needs to. See, again, when this card shows up reversed, she's ready. She's ready for a relationship. There is someone waiting in the spiritual wings, waiting for something to come to an end. So, I think I covered that pretty clearly. I worry sometimes I don't say enough, and it's almost like I'm taking for granted you know what I'm saying. Like you're reading my mind. Okay. I gotta remember, you guys don't know what I'm hearing. It's a good idea to say it. So for a love reading, okay, I think this card is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah, something new requires faith sometimes. Faith, you letting go of something, dismantling something, starting new. Oh, I don't know why I'm shuffling these. I already got the card. Okay, so clarifiers. What does Capricorn need to know? Okay. Wow. We've got these two cards together. Okay, so we have the two lovers. And we have the stormy. This is like this card is like something's a storm is in the way. Something's in the way. Something blocking. But the clouds are clearing. The storm is clearing. So an emotional storm. And what I'm getting interesting, because with the storm we get a compass that is also, both of those cards, the storm and this could be sea, cards about the ocean. This card, I get the feeling of trust this is the compass always pointing north. Trust your true north. Trust your, the deepest part of your gut. The part of you that says, no, I have to go this way. There's no negotiating. I have to do this. This is the direction I need to go. This is my intuition telling me. Your true north. You're the, why can't I spit out the words? Your true north. Trust your true north. I'm not getting the words other than trust. Trust your true north. Trust something you can depend on as much as you can depend on a compass pointing north. How's that? Wow, I got this in the last reading for Sagittarius. The Diamond Dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity. So, prosperity isn't only money, it's love and relationships and happiness. So this looks like a beautiful reading. Absolutely. The message, well, trust. And here, look at this. Trust. But there's something that needs to move into the past. That is the key to everything unfolding. Something must move into the past. Something needs to come to an end. To the Death card. Something needs to come to an end. And then we have the Tower. And something needs to be dismantled. I have no idea why I picked this card out. But this is like birds. The tweeting birds are like, Twitter is like tweeting birds. People talking and tweeting, you know. So I'm not sure why that happened, but it did. So if you can gain anything from the tweeting birds. Beware of the tweeting birds. I don't know. Talk, gossip, stuff like that.